It's possible that you're getting good at remembering to add on the plus c, the constant of integration, but you might have wondered, can we ever work out what c is? And the short answer is, generally speaking, only if we're given some extra information. So here's an example of that kind of question. So we've got a derivative, dy by dx, of 4x cubed plus 6x minus 5, but we're given this extra information that the curve passes through 0, 0, and we're asked to find the equation of the curve. So it's going to be in the form y equals some stuff, but let's go ahead and integrate this. We've been given the derivative, so it seems like integrating it to get back to the original function is going to be a good starting point. So the integral of 4x cubed plus 6x minus 5 with respect to x is what we want to do first, and hopefully remember we increase the power by 1 and then divide through by the new power. So let's do that. This is going to be x to the power of 4, and then dividing through by 4, so this becomes x to the 4 divided by 4 is 1. Increase this power by 1, x squared, divide through by the new power, and increase this power by 1, and remember our constant of integration. So we know that the curve is in that form, and then we just use this extra bit here. We know it goes through 0, 0, so we can replace all the x's with 0, and we replace all the y's with 0, and you might be able to tell what's going to happen here, but we'll do it properly. So the y is 0, you get 0 to the power of 4, plus 3 lots of 0 squared minus 5 lots of 0 plus c. That's nothing, that's nothing, that's nothing. So you get nothing plus c, and c is 0 for this particular question. So remembering to actually answer the question, find the equation of the curve. So it is y equals x to the power of 4 plus 3x squared minus 5x plus nothing. And that's that one. So I've got one more example, slightly more complicated one. So I'm given another derivative, and so we're given some extra information. F of 4 is equal to 55. That's a bit like saying the coordinate 455 lies on the curve. Find f of x. Well, we've been given f dash of x, so integration. So if you've been giving a derivative, you should certainly be thinking about whether integrating it's the way forward, and it definitely is in this case. So I'm going to try and integrate this, but I'm also going to rewrite that in a more easy to use format. So I want to integrate. Okay, well, 3x, that's fine. Square root of x is x to the power of a half, and there are 6 of those. Reciprocal of x squared, so we've got x to the minus 2, and there's 8 of those. That's being subtracted. I'm going to differentiate all of that with respect to x. So, fairly straightforward. X cubed. Not x cubed. That's what you get for saying it's straightforward. X to the power of 1 at the moment. Increase that by 1. Divide through by the new power, so 3 divided by 2. Increase this by 1. So this is a half, so it's going to go up to 3 halves. I've got to divide through by that power, so that's the same as multiplying by its reciprocal. So this multiplied by 2/3. 6 lots of 2/3 is the same as 12 over 3, which is 4. Increase this power here by 1, so it's negative 2. So if I increase that by 1, to negative 1, divide through by negative 1, so this is negative 8 divided by negative 1 is positive 8, plus that constant. And sometimes you get people writing a y here, and it's like, well, we're in function notation, so this is f of x is equal to that. and then just use this last bit. So f of 4 is equal to 55. So if we replace the x's with 4's, that needs to equal 55. So just putting that all in. So if we can do this. So 3 over 2, lots of 4 squared, plus 4 lots of 4 to the power of 3 over 2, plus 8 lots of 4 to the negative 1, plus c needs to be 55. Right, let's see how much of this we can do. So, without resorting to a calculator, 4 squared is 16. 16 divided by 2 is 8. 3 lots of 8 are 24. So this 2 in the denominator here means it's the square root of 4. So the square root of 4 is 2. 2 cubed is 8. This is 4 lots of 8, that's 32. And then this part, 4 to the power of negative 1 is 1 over 4. So that's 8 lots of a quarter, or a quarter of 8. And that's 2. Right, nearly there. So 24 plus 52 is, 24 plus 32 is 56. 57, 58, this says 58 plus c equals 55. So c's got to be negative 3. And then finally, just write the whole function out. So that means that f of x is 3 over 2 x squared plus 4x to the power of 3 over 2. That's 8, x to minus 1, and then c minus 3. And we're done.